1 month ago, you were so offended about people using the N word, and you were so offended about Sharon letting people go ahead and do a mockery of black people, and then you got the person on your motherfucking shit that did the same shit.
Chat mafia.
So you are not going to shame me, and you're not going to give me reason and saying that's not I won't be back here. Okay? So if you're not going to be back here, let me take your wrench.
Shit.
So I will ask you something, Venus. Is it okay for me to be sexist? Is it okay for me to be misogynist? Is it okay for me to be racist if I believe in the same God as you?
All I'm gonna say is I don't know what made any of you people think I owe you a fuck.
I ask you a question. Either you answer or you kick rocks. I ask you a question.
I don't answer to nothing.
But you don't answer to nothing. You can say la 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 la. Eh, eh.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. D-Lock, 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 D-Lock. Sing the song here.
I got ball eggs up in here. Ball eggs.
Basically, if you actually look at the rules of societies, don't do shit to other people that you wouldn't like to do shit to you. That doesn't need God. That doesn't need no moral compass. They don't need nothing. It's just like, don't go ahead and rob shit because I don't like you if you rob my shit. So let's give people their private properties and let's do this society this way so we don't have a person going 300 miles per hour and fucking crashing into a house and everybody dies. I don't want that shit to be to me. So we're going to put rules in place so we don't hurt each other like this, right? I don't think that has to do with moral. And this is the problem with the conversation yesterday. And Venus is on the back, so he's here. And somebody else, oh, damn, there's 2 echoes now? Damn. You guys can mute yourself, I'll appreciate it, right? And this is the problem with the conversation yesterday. And Venus, you messed up really bad, right?
I didn't mess up nothing. Let me tell you why.
No.
I don't know who any of you.
I was talking.
I don't know who any.
I was talking.
No, don't unmute me.
No, I was talking.
I didn't mess up. And this is what I want to say.
I was talking. This is my show. I was talking. This is my show. Calm down.
I'm not really interested in no.
So if you're not really interested, kick rocks. I was talking. Why are you over talking me on my show?
The same way you've done it to me.
I was talking. I don't do that shit to you. I was talking. Wasn't I talking?
Go ahead, fatty.
Okay. I was talking. What I said, and let me finish my point, is very simple. You fucked up. After all the shit that you said to Sharon, which is actions, has nothing to do with faith, has nothing to do with beliefs, has nothing to do with nothing, you literally enable the same behavior that you literally was condoning a month ago. So I will ask you something, Venus. Is it okay for me to be sexist? Is it okay for me to be misogynist? Is it okay for me to be racist if I believe in the same God as you?
All I'm gonna say is I don't know what made any of you people think I owe you a fuck.
I ask you a question. Either you answer or you kick rocks. I ask you a question.
I don't answer to nothing.
But you don't answer to nothing. You can say la 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 la. Eh, eh.
You can kiss your ass goodbye. D-Lock, 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 D-Lock. Sing the song here. Yo, you can kiss your ass goodbye. D-Lock, 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 D-Lock.
I'm going to say this before I close the show. Venus has more smoke to black men that actually supported her and never actually did nothing egregious about women. She has more empathy for the motherfucking white motherfucker that is calling us mongoloids, but oh, you guys, the Browns and my ancestors. She has more vitriol for me that is just reviewing something and is literally using her words and her behavior against herself than she has for a motherfucking white man. And when I say white man, he's not a nice white man. I would respect that. He's not a giving white man. A white man does go ahead and support you and all that shit. She has more vitriol for a motherfucking black man than she has for a white man that is a motherfucking giant racist, a motherfucking giant misogynist, and he doesn't even have an avatar. Doesn't even have a name. And then people complain about, oh my God, Fatty, you are so mean to these people. Respectfully, go ahead and kick rocks.
Nah,
I
they
did
being
not.
they
I
being
did not. I
hypocrites,
did
bro.
nothing to you. I did nothing to you to deserve this shit.
All these
Unless
religious people are being hypocrites at the end of the day because
no,
they
Bro,
not
most
no, no,
religious
wait.
people
No,
ain't don't
they're
use
not
their
no,
brain,
like
bro.
you
let me
said,
just say
fatty.
this real. Let me just say this real quick, right? Because Sean and Tony was on the same panel as me, and they said, if you are not religious, you can check me. If you are not atheist, you can check me. I'll go to play the same game as y'all. If I can check you or ask you for consistency because I'm not religious, if you are not atheist, don't talk with me. Don't check me. You can talk with me. You don't understand my beliefs. You don't understand how I walk. You don't understand how I swim. You don't understand how I think. So if we are going to play this, you can check me if you think like me. If you are not agnostic, which is what something that I believe. I like to have the conversations just like Fully Scholar. I love it. I love have somebody that doesn't agree with me sitting on the table and we go back and forth and we actually figure out shit. That's actually the definition of you wanted to know better, you wanted to be better, you wanted to do better. If you are more willing to open the door for a white racist and misogynist, something that you are very, very against it, and all of a sudden you have all this vitriol for black people that just do just like you, but they didn't do nothing to you. That actually shows a lot about you. You are using God to enable some shit that is very dangerous, and you fought for it for the longest time. And all of a sudden, if a black person holds you accountable and says, "Hey man, come on, Venus, you were literally talking shit about Sharon a couple of days ago, and all of a sudden you are letting these motherfucking racists go ahead and do a parade on your show, and nothing happens." I'm not wrong. Nobody will tell me I'm wrong. I don't care if you bring the biggest simp. I don't care if you bring the biggest religious person. I'm not wrong. Because you, at the standard for us, you for years was saying that the black man hates the black woman and you guys are sexist and you guys are these. And now you're allowing a white man that is racist and sexist to go ahead and just say whatever they want because he believes in the same God as you. And he actually doesn't. He kind of believes in the same God as you, but he's not on the same kind of sector of religion as you. I don't think she's Catholicist. I don't think she's Catholic. So I will like to understand once again. Next time you click on the motherfucking button to address somebody, I will see if your next show is about fatty or is about the white dude that you allowed in your show yesterday. I want to see if your next Discord or your next Facebook test or WhatsApp test is about the white racist and misogynist man that you allowed on your show yesterday, or if it's about fatty. And at the end of the day, we are going to make this very clear. Respect my shit. I don't go to your shit and neck like that. I actually usually see Venus being very respectful in other people's shit. So respectfully, if you're not going to answer to nobody, you don't need to engage in the conversation because only atheists can check me. Go ahead, fellas, take us on.
Now you kind of said you said what you got to say. I'm just saying I think they're being hypocrites because their actions never line up with their beliefs. And if you're so righteous, so religious, why aren't you in the religious sector of YouTube? You on the you over here with the mess, with the degenerates on panels talking to white degenerates at that. Fucking like Fatty said, have mad vitriol towards black people, calling people who are black not black because they not from the same area of the world you from. It's all hypocritical. They the most judgmental people. They don't understand that their belief system came from the colonizers that colonized this part of the fucking world, right? We believe what we believe because the winners of the past wars are indoctrinated our ancestors basically. So yeah, that's what I gotta say. Like it's just a hypocrisy, like of all these religious people. Just go to the religious sector.
And Amp, let me actually not them, god damn it. Okay, let me actually tell you this, right? It's money. That's why they're here. It's because it's money. It's not like yesterday's show was about Green Venus. You literally you saw me fighting this man. You saw what he said about me. You said that you didn't want to have a conversation with people that are not religion. You called me a demon. And then you sent me a link yesterday saying, Freddy, come up. Let's have a conversation. Because you saw him there. You know that if I was going to there, it's going to be a blood bet. And because you are very religious and you don't talk with people that are not religious, you are literally dropping the link to say Fatty come up when you know that motherfucker is a racist, when you know that I spelled that motherfucker from my Discord for being racist, and you know that I went on a 30-minute back and forth with him. So it's money. You want some bounty money, and it's fine. I want some bounty money too. But respectfully, don't do that shit. Because I admit when I do something wrong, I say, yeah, that was kind of fucked up. So instead of actually assuming that shit and says, yeah, that goes against the shit that I say, I'm being hypocritical. Don't go ahead and motherfucking put me on the stake if you don't have smoke for that motherfucker. If you don't have smoke for him, don't come around and have smoke for me. I'm telling you, I'm not nobody motherfucking punching bag. If you want to go ahead, go cry to the people that actually think like you. Respectfully, we don't do that shit over here. And once again, shout out to actually Sean Antonio and NT for actually pulling up or for actually being antagonistic toward that dude. Because once again, the worst type of people in this place, in my opinion, are the type of people that talk about something vehemently aggressive, try to rile people against other people because they didn't like something like what happened on Sharon and the Torb shit. And as soon as it's convenient to them, as soon as it actually is profitable to them, they literally do a 180 and they don't care about this shit. That shit is foul as fuck, and they should actually show you are. So, once again, if you're not religious, don't check me. We can talk about relationships, kids, and marriage, and society, and all that shit. But with respectfully, don't check me on religion. Don't check me on these shitty conversations because you don't believe in the same thing that I believe. So, no need to drop the link to get me up to fight a motherfucking maniac. No.
Bro, selective morality is a fucking disease in this space. It really is. Just saying.
Y'all are fake. These are the people that will pay for public humiliation rituals. I don't know what that means. I actually don't know what that means. People who have no morals can hold me shit to shit. Sorry. Yeah, but there's the thing. You are the one that have no morals and principles. Because 1 month ago, you were so offended about people using the N-word, and you were so offended about Sharon letting people go ahead and do a mockery of black people, and then you got the person on your motherfucking shit that did the same shit. You literally even brought Angel up, knowing that Angel said the N-word with the RDR, something that you were very upset about it.
Shit, I won't even let Angel on my channel.
She was very upset about it. Oh my God, I can't believe you guys left these people on your channel and da-da-da-da-da. And all of a sudden, 1 month later, when it's convenient, you are allowing that shit. So, what the fuck? Like, why do you actually not stand on shit like you ask us to do? Why do you have more vitriol for me that is literally reviewing something that you did and you allowed when you had no vitriol for that man that called, like, that man went on Sharon's show, called himself King Misogynist. You hate men that hate women. That's your biggest shit. Protect black woman, protect black woman, protect black woman. You guys hate us and all that shit. Let's even forget the religious part. You said it. You are the most aggressive person when it comes to men that hate women. You shame them. You throw him in the mud and all that shit. And all of a sudden you want to talk with one? And this is why I haven't not been back here. You haven't been back here because you got new friends. You haven't been back here because you told me that you wouldn't add this card because there's another. Oh my God, this is I don't want this card because it's another one. And 5 days later, you add this card. So you are not going to shame me and you're not going to give me reason and saying that's not I won't be back here. Okay? So if you're not going to be back here, let me take your wrench. And you promised me that you'll send me $50. So my Cash App is untouchable. I am untouchable. I didn't forget about that shit. When I promised that I will send you $100, I send it to you. So before you go out, don't forget about my $100, okay? I appreciate it.
Who needs money for ice cream? Boo want ice cream, but Boo needs money for ice cream, so Boo want money.
You can leave, but leave my money at the door, please. It was $50. Don't pay me with clout. Don't play me with promotion. Leave the $50 at the door and make sure that you actually get shit together. Because once
we
again,
just want you Christians to practice what you preach. And broadcast it, right? Don't practice what you preach outside of YouTube and then come on here and battle it like and say a whole bunch of crazy hypocritical stuff about, you know, just nonsense and shit like that. Like, just practice what you preach and broadcast it. If that's who you are.
AK, no, it's not that. Is how dare you have more smoke for me? How dare you have more smoke for me pointing out that you're being a hypocrite? Then you have smoke for a white, racist, misogynist that call himself the misogynist king. How? No, like explain that to me. How do you have more smoke for the reaction than you have for the person that actually committing the violation? How the fuck is that shit possible? Right? It's like me bombing, I don't know, my neighbor. And then somebody come in, an American rifle comes in, and he starts recording the news. And instead of that motherfucker get mad at me because I bombed this shit, motherfucking mad at reporter because the reporter is reporting out what happened. How is that shit possible? So you have no smoke for the person that actually talking shit about you as a woman, talking shit about you as a black person? You have no smoke for that person? And now all of a sudden you have smoke for me? Again, this is the shit that I'm talking about on this place. You guys want a villain, you got it. Fatty's going on a villain arc. Totally fine. Just don't pretend that this is some righteous indignation. It's not. You are being hypocritical and you deserve accountability for it, because if you can have a conversation with the racist bigot, you surely can have a conversation with me. You are very
for years.
And you know what's fucked up? Actually, let me show you this. Hey, Venus, why didn't you have the level of respect for Jack that you had for... Right? Why didn't you have the level of respect for Jack than you had for this racist motherfucker? It's not even about me. You want to see something? You want to see something?
I do want to see something. Show me.
I show it.
Inquiring minds want to know, Fatty.
No, absolutely. So you had patience for a racist, right? You had patience for a racist man that hates women.